Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. My favorite makeup today is this. This is from Becca. This is one of the Light Chaser highlighters. These are still on sale at Sephora.com at least. I don't know if you can find these in stores necessarily, but this is in the shade Champagne Flashes Bellini. It's got this like gold with like a pink iridescence to it. Sorry, my light's a little bit funky today. I'm still trying to figure out the best place to be in this room. So here we are in my new apartment. You can see the edge of some like boxes and stuff and like a kitty condo for my kitties. And not everything is unpacked yet, but you know, we'll get to what we can get to. And now onto the video. So now that I finished unpacking most of my makeup, I was able to find the rest of the things I was not able to yet do a review on that I had picked up at IMATS New York a couple of weeks ago. So one thing I won't be showing on the channel is that I did actually pick up the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette because they were having a good deal on those. I think it was 40% off, and I don't think I'm ever going to get a better deal than that. So I did pick up that. I've put it away. I don't plan to open it until I use up the mini size chocolate bar that I have. But as soon as that gets finished, I will be excited to continue using that. But in the meantime, I'm going to just keep that one packed away. And otherwise, I went to the BH Cosmetics booth and I picked up 2 items, and we're going to talk about those today. So the 2 things I picked up at the BH Cosmetics booth was I picked up this. This is the Blacklight highlight palette with the 6 shades. We're going to do swatches of these today, so I'll show you these. And also I picked up one of the Nude Rose lip glosses. This is in the shade Josie. It's a really like bright, fancy purpley pink. So this one actually caught my eye, and I just wanted to grab one more thing. I think this was like $5 at the booth, $5 or $6. So figured why not, I would give this one a try as well. So first up, we're going to talk about this highlighter palette. I'm going to do swatches on the back of my hand so you can see exactly what we're dealing with here. So looking at the swatches here, the top shade is Electra. That appears to be yellow in the pan, but it really looks white. The next shade is Laser, which is definitely a green. Below that we have Queen, which is a blue. Underneath that we have Illusion, that is the light pink in the corner. That one is actually a very like weird iridescent purple. Next to that is On Point. That is definitely the nice pink shade in the pan. And then the bottom one is Strobe, and Strobe has more of a silvery cast to it as opposed to Electra, which is definitely more white. Now these have a really interesting sort of oily texture to them, but they're very smooth and they go on the skin really nicely. I have enjoyed playing with these. I don't think the longevity is necessarily as good as some of my more higher end highlighters. However, you do get a really nice shine from these, and they do last a fairly long time. The thing is, you do need a light hand with these. If you put these on your face too heavily, you will look super, super shiny, and maybe that's what you want. So I was definitely impressed with these because I think this thing only cost about $15. There was a discount involved at the booth, but even on a regular basis, I still think this is under 20. This definitely has a lot of kick up in the pan, but if I just show you on like my shoulder, for example, like this is how much gleaming you're gonna get really fast. So it's definitely got a really beautiful shimmer to it, and it does look really nice, and you like look at that. I'm getting that shine. That was like one like dip with the brush and I'm already like gleaming. So, you know, this is, if you're too cheap to buy the Fenty Beauty stuff, you can get something like this. And here is the other side with On Point. This is more of the pink. This is definitely a more subtle glow, but you're still going to get a really nice shine to yourself if you're putting this on. So I'm definitely enjoying this palette. I think for the price point, it's definitely worth the money. I enjoy this one a lot more than I enjoy the Makeup Revolution Ultra Cool Glow palette, actually. I think that the formula in this is a bit nicer. I think it glides on a little bit better, and it definitely lasts longer than that. Is it the greatest highlighter palette in the world? No, it doesn't have super longevity. It's not going to stay on all day. You're probably going to have to touch up. But while it is on, you are going to look super gleaming and glowing, and the colors are really cool and interesting. It's not that I can't dupe these out, but if you're looking for a good rainbow highlight palette, like this is an easy way to get that with minimal expense, and you have it all in one place. Also, this is a hilarious amount of product. This is 43 grams of highlighter. 43 grams of highlighter in this palette. So that's insane. And for the price point, you should definitely, you know, if you like this kind of highlight, you should definitely pick one of these up. And now taking a look at the lip gloss. So this is in the shade Josie. I'll give a little swatch on the back of my hand. This sort of has a fruity smell, but the applicator wand is very similar to other higher end lip glosses. So that's what the lip gloss is going to look like. I'm going to layer this on top of the lipstick I'm currently wearing, which is a Kat Von D Studded Kiss Lip Creme in the shade Lovecraft. I don't find the lip gloss to be super opaque on its own. It kind of wears away pretty quickly, but I do like it layered on top of another lipstick. So I've been wearing it layered on top. You can wear it without, but I find that I prefer it that way. It gives it something to sort of cling to as opposed to my lips. It's not too sticky. It doesn't really dry down because it's a lip gloss, but it hasn't been bothering me when I have been wearing it out. It does smell like bubble gum, like a fruity bubble gum. So if that's something that annoys you, the scent does tend to linger a bit. It didn't really go away for at least an hour. I continued to notice that it was there, but it wasn't so offensive that like it bugged me. It was just like, oh, it makes me kind of want candy right now. So in terms of how long the lip gloss lasts, it's a lip gloss. It's not going to last super long, especially if you eat or drink anything, you're going to have to reapply. However, I did think the color was very pretty, and for the price point, because I think, again, it was about $6. I think it was on sale a bit, but even so, most of the BH Cosmetics stuff is not super expensive, so it was definitely worth it if this is a brand that you have access to. I don't tend to buy things online directly from a brand unless it's a brand I buy a lot of stuff from. I like to buy things either in a store, or I will purchase things online at Sephora, and I have purchased something online at Ulta as well, but I prefer to go into the store. So for this brand, I didn't have anything of theirs because I hadn't found it in stores yet, so that's why I wanted to pick it up at IMATS so I could see what it actually was like, because it is inexpensive and that doesn't necessarily mean that it is bad, but I also didn't want to sink a whole bunch of money into it and then hate it, because sort of like along the lines of ColourPop, it's really easy to be like, well, I'll just buy a couple of things and try it out, but then the shipping is kind of high in order to get free shipping. So you know, that was the kind of thing with that. I just wasn't sure about the product enough in order to pick it up. But I actually think that, you know, I love my shiny shoulder right now, and this lip gloss is quite pretty. So in terms of these products, I'm quite pleased with them. I'm glad that it was a purchase I made at IMATS, and I'm not sorry about it at all. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying the content on this channel, please subscribe. If you've got a suggestion for a video, please put that in the comments down below. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!